Creek. What a great run on the play, and that's a first down for Oak Creek.
For another nice first down.
He broke that tackle right there, as you can see. I mean, right through the middle.
Like I saw last week, Jackson Phelps, he's going to be physical like what he did last week.
Jackson Phelps was very outstanding last week, and that's what we got expected to see today. Kate Bukowski runs it again. Jackson Phelps gets away. He's going to go. First down, Oak Creek. What a play. Jackson Phelps is unbelievable today. 2 plays already, getting away from pressure, running through the tackle, and getting for a first down.
Hey, Matt, how about that run game, these first 2 plays?
First 2 attempts, about 10 yards, a crack.
It is looking good.
The offense for Oak Creek is looking great. So is the student section. Run to Phelps again. Spins. About a gain of 2.
It looks like they haven't gone to the pass game yet. I wonder what the change is so far. Maybe we want to try something.
Kate Bukowski set. Runs it.
Bates.
Runs it to Bates. Kaden Bates on the side.
That's a first.
Good for a first down, Oak Creek.
Wait, no. He might be a yard short.
He might be a yard or 2 short. Let's see what they. 3rd and 2 for Oak Creek Knights. They're on about Muskego's 43-yard line currently. We got about 9-10 left in the first quarter. 3rd and 2 for the Knights. We got 2 wide receivers. 3rd and 2 for the Knights. 2 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Cade running up the middle. Phelps is going to be tackled short, and it's going to become up 4th down.
What should Oak Creek do here? Should they go for it or they punt?
I think they have to punt. It's early in the game. I don't think they can go for that, especially seeing that they're on about the 48-yard line of Muskego. First down, Oak Creek.
Let's go. Drew! Jack!
Here, take yours off. We'll share. But you gotta hold the stat sheet, okay? There you go. Just so I can see. All right.
Let's hold it both.
I'm gonna put my phone in the disturb because I don't want to do it. All right, we're both going off 1 mic right now.
There we go.
1st and 10, Oak Creek. Phelps, good for about 2 yards.
That's a good carry.
Not a bad carry. And there might be a late hit call on the field. No, there's not. We have gone down to 1 speaker due to the fact because I could tell it was echoing. Playing the Reese's Puff. Second and 6 for Oak Creek.
I still think they have only passed it once so far.
Only passed it once. Good on a 4th down conversion. Phelps runs up the middle. He's going to have Cade's going to have tackled out the 7-yard line. Cade Bukowski. What a run by Cade Bukowski. First and 10 for Oak Creek. Cade Bukowski with about a 5-yard run on the play. Sets up first down for Oak Creek. We're here with Oak Creek student section leader. Say some words.
Yes, sir.
Right now we're driving.
First and
good right now. Here we go.
1st and 10 Oak Creek from about the 8-yard line.
Bukowski.
He's going. Phelps is in. Phelps is in for the touchdown. Wait, what happened?
Wait,
Down to the 1-yard line.
we thought it was a touchdown.
Yeah,
Here we go, RD.
We don't have the best angle, but
RD, let's go, man.
RD Agoli is ready with the touchdown flag. With the touchdown flag.
All right, here we go. I don't know. They should keep going with the run game. Ready?
Cade Bukowski setting up for the 1 yard line. First and goal.
Cade keeps.
He's in for the touchdown. Cade Bukowski, touchdown. Cade Bukowski with the 1 yard run for a touchdown.
That is the way to start the game.
Oak Creek goes up 6-0.
Now, oh shit.
Now
Ben, his Salu is attempting the extra point.
Ben Hasayos testing the extra point for Oak Creek.
Number 95.
1 minute commercial after that. After they take off. The kick is up, and it's good. Oak Creek leads Muskego 7-0. Heading 5:58 left in the first quarter.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mic allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mic.
Are you nervous about getting on the game mic? That's okay. It's as easy as talking on the phone. Anyone can do it. Or are you that person who always thought you would be a good sports broadcaster? Like every time you say something, the announcer says it right after you? Well, now's your time to shine. What about those aspiring journalists out there? Get out ahead and build up that resume. Game mic. No experience needed, but it can be gained.
I really want to be a sports broadcaster, but not sure how to get started.
Have you done any broadcasting before?
No, but I know I need experience, but just not sure how.
You should really download the Game Mic app. It allows anyone to create and broadcast.
We welcome you back to Oak Creek, 7-0 Oak Creek. Currently 5:58 left in the first quarter. Oak Creek student section is hyped tonight. Very hyped student section. As Hasayu gets ready to kick it off.
He's been kicking good last week. Let's see.
And that's about a bloop kick to about the 10-yard line of Muskego returns. And it's brought down at about the 12-yard line. Muskego's really good high-power run offense about to take the field. And on the quarterback horn.
Bro, that was Drew Brom.
Separate. Very good tackle by Drew Brom on the play.
I saw earlier in the game, before the game, the whole Muskego team stepped on the logo, and Drew Brom definitely took it personally, and he went like he shook his head. So he's gonna take it personally on you.
Here we go. First and 10, Muskego. Horn sets up. The shotgun. Horn runs it to Stauber. He's down and off. No.
For a gain of like a yard or two.
A gain of a yard for Stauber.
Oh, he didn't gain a yard?
No yard gain on the play. Second and 10.
Or no, maybe not.
Second and 6. He gained 4 yards.
The scoreboard
The
did
ball.
not update in time.
The ball's on the 28-yard line for Muskego.
Honestly.
Second and 6 for Muskego. Horn sets up right behind the stepper. McDermott. Horn gets the ball. Runs it to the side.
Oh, he kept it.
He kept it.
Oh, no,
And
he stayed.
he's down.
They picked this out there.
We are at third and Stieber gained.
Here we go.
Stieber gained no 2 yards. 2 yards Stieber gained. Oak Creek.
A stop would be huge right here, and then the crowd would go crazy if that happens.
Oak Creek needs a stop here in third and 4. That would be huge. The ball's on the Muskego 30 right now.
Let's get into it.
Crowd's really into this game. Muskego sets up shotgun. No wide receivers on the outside. Run to Stieber. Off to the outside. He's got to have a first down. First down, Muskego. Sam Stieber, good for a first down. As he advances the ball to the 45-yard line of Muskego. First and 10 for Muskego from the 45-yard line. One wide receiver right, none to the left. Horn sets up. Snap. Stieber runs. Good for about 5 yards. Up the middle, Stieber runs. Okay. Sam Stieber. Sam Stieber led the team last week with rushing yards at about 157. Outstanding. I would say that's very outstanding. First, second, and 4 for Muskego. Yeah! Sam Stieber fumble. Oak Creek falls on top of it. Oak Creek will take over. Oak Creek will take over on the 49-yard line.
That was a huge turnover for Oak Creek.
Oh, man. How many did you call it? Score stream. Score stream. Yeah, you can do game breaks. Just for the home. All right, Kate Blakowski sets up. 2 wide receivers on the left. Runs to Phelps. Coming on the outside. Almost broke that tackle. If he did not. Nice stop on Muskego there. He's second and 10.
It's 0-0.
Over in Franklin right now, it is 0-0. Oak Creek leads 7-0. Has the ball. Kate Blakowski getting ready to. Second and 12 for Oak Creek. Kate Blakowski gets the step. Rolls to the right. He's got a man. Intercepted by Muskego. Talk about a turnover game. Muskego fumbles the ball. Then Oak Creek throws this interception.
It's a change of events in a series of one play. Wow.
We're joined by superfan from the Oak Creek Knights, Dominic Danko. What would you like to say, Dominic Danko?
I'm just so pleased to be here and have all the attention, you know. Hope the Oak Creek Knights do good today and hope they kick Muskego's butt.
That's quite the fit you got there, Dom.
Thank you.
Dom is dressed up in a nice American flag wardrobe today. We would like to say today's game is sponsored by Game Mike. Thanks for having us on today. Horn sets up on Muskego's 49. Ball. Horn is rolling back. Sack. Over to the side. Muskego. He's out of bounds. Oh, wow. I don't think he was in there. I think they need to look at that. Wow.
The fans are not liking that one.
If I had to be honest there, I don't think 85 was in there. But anyways, Muskego advances the ball to the Oak Creek 17. I think that was a very, very judgmental call. I think that he was out of bounds. I really think he was, but we're past that. Muskego sets up. Horn behind the shotgun. No wide receivers on the outskirts. Horn receives a snap. Runs it over to Stieber. Stieber's got to run, and he's good for about 6 yards.
I still think. How are they doing in high school football? 1 foot?
Yeah. So I still think there might have been a foot that barely touched down there.
I think he did get a foot down, so that's probably why. But if that was the NFL, it wouldn't have been.
Yeah. Very judgmental call by the refs. It was very close. Could have gone either way. But that sets up Muskego inside Oak Creek's red zone now. Horn sets up with Stieber in the backfield.
They've been running the jet sweep the whole game.
They're gonna run the Josh Stever. Stever gets the run. He's brought.
They stopped him a few yards short of the end zone.
Stopped a few yards short of the end zone. First and goal for the Muskego Warriors. Yeah. Muskego sets up first and goal for the 6-yard line. Horn, no wide receivers on the
They've
outside
been
still.
setting up like that, their offense where it's running like a jet sweep.
No wide receivers on the outside.
Watch.
Horn gets a snap.
Oh,
And he's brought down.
got back.
He's not in. Second down and goal. Hey. It'll be 2nd and 7 from Muskego's 6-yard line. Second and goal.
What's going on here?
We have a pause in game for a second. 48's coming out of the game for Oak Creek.
More 40s coming in. Yeah. So now switches for.
We got a kind of a roster.
Now switching for Muskego. Number 52 coming in for number 60.
Luka Stardinovic, the OCHS student section leader, is really trying to pipe him up. Number 48 fell down as he was coming out of the game. Kind of hysterical, to be honest. Second and goal, 7-yard line for Muskego.
Mike allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mike.
Are you nervous about getting on the game mic? That's okay. It's as easy as talking on the phone. Anyone can do it. Or are you that person who always thought you would be a good sports broadcaster? Like every time you say something, the announcer says it right after you? Well, now's your time to shine. What about those aspiring journalists out there? Get out ahead and build up that resume. Game mic. No experience needed, but it can be gained.
I really want to be a sports broadcaster, but not sure how to get started.
Have you done any broadcasting before?
No, but I know I need experience, but just not sure how.
You should really download the Game Mic app. It allows anyone to create and broadcast.
Welcome back to Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Muskego sets up at 3rd and goal on the 4-yard line of Oak Creek. Beginning of the second quarter here, Oak Creek up 7-0 on Muskego. What have you liked seeing out of Oak Creek so far?
I like seeing the offensive pattern they've had running the football, but obviously on defense that they've shown up on that first drive. Let's see if they can capitalize again right here. 3rd down coming up, big one.
If Oak Creek gets a stop, that would be huge because Oak Creek was driving until that ball got tipped and was intercepted by Muskego. The defense a chance start here in Oak Creek. 3rd down and goal for Muskego. Run to Stever, and he's going to be...
They stopped them short.
He stopped short. 4th down.
It'll be 4th and goal.
It'll be 4th and goal for Muskego from the 1-yard line.
I'm pretty sure they're going to go for it.
I'm pretty sure they're going to go for it.
They're 1 yard away.
And they have a really good running.
It's a risky one for them.
They have a really good running team. I think they go for it here. Muskego is going to look like there's offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Here we go. Crucial play right here. 4th and goal.
4th and goal. Muskego will set up an extra point formation.
Watch
12 kicks, and it is. And it's in. Good.
From our view, it looked like he missed.
We have a tie game here in Oak Creek. 11-19 left. Tie game here in Oak Creek. 7-7. Had to break. 11-19.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mike allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mike.
Are you nervous about getting on the game mic? That's okay. It's as easy as talking on the phone. Anyone can do it. Or are you that person who always thought you would be a good sports broadcaster? Like every time you say something, the announcers...
Welcome back here to Oak Creek, a highly contested game. Knew it would be a really good game. We got Oak Creek against Muskego, 7-7 game, 11-19 in the second quarter. I'll tell them when we go to game break. Do it when it's quiet. Oak Creek student section is doing a very good job at being hyped tonight. As you can hear behind us. Give you guys a game break real quick. Hold off on the game break. Hold off on the game break. We made the next few plays. Throughout this game, we're gonna give you guys updates on other games going on in the area. Kate Bukowski sets up 2 wide receivers on the right. Running up the middle is Phelps, gaining about 1 or 2 yards.
Player on the stop, short gain on the play.
I'm gonna be honest, both defenses look really good today. I mean, it's only 7-7 after the first quarter. Last week, I think Oak Creek had 21 at the end of the first quarter. So both defenses looking really well today so far. We got a 7-7 game here. Kate Bukowski setting up 2 wide receivers.
He's
He's passing. Kate Bukowski looking.
Oh, he's got room.
He's going to get sacked. And he's picked. Bukowski is picked. And he might go all the way. He will. He will get tackled about the 5-yard line. Kate Bukowski throws his second interception of the day. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
That is not a good sign going into those last 3 drives.
You cannot. What happened there is he was running away from pressure. He's moving away, and he just throws the ball up and right to the Muskego defender. So the ball will be on Oak Creek 16 for Muskego.
Obviously, Muskego took that one pretty personally. After we scored that touchdown, they've answered with their defense with those 2 picks. You got to fix that.
There's been 3 turnovers in this game already by both teams. Shows they're both very good defensive team. A very good defensive leader out of Drew Brom on Oak Creek.
Muskego's on Oak Creek 16. They're in the red zone already. It's going to discipline.
It's going to be a false start, I believe. Over the shoulder catch by number 87. And Muskego just came out boiling.
Oak Creek's going to need to find a way to build their momentum.
They went down 7-0 Muskego, and they just come back with 14 unanswered points. 13 so far, as Muskego tries to attempt the extra point. It's one of those things where, like,
I'm gonna say this. I don't want to say it like this, but it's already starting to look like the Franklin game from last year.
The kick is up, and it's good for Muskego.
We go up by a few, and then they just take over from there.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mic allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mic.
Are you nervous about getting on the game mic? That's okay. It's as easy as talking on the phone. Anyone can do it. Or are you that person who always thought you would be a good sports broadcaster? Like every time you say something, the announcer says it right after you? Well, now's your time to shine. What about those aspiring journalists out there? Get out ahead and build up that resume. Game mic. No experience needed, but it can be gained.
Welcome back to Oak Creek once again. Very beautiful evening here. Say about 71 degrees. Muskego set to kick off. Kicks it off. That's a big one. And Oak Creek's going to come. Oh, touchback because he was in the end zone. If you guys don't remember, Wisconsin high school football, if you catch the ball in the end zone, it's an automatic touchdown. He tried to return it out.
Imagine how good Thompson is as a kicker.
Thompson is a very good kicker from Muskego. Oak Creek's had their fair number of kickers over the last few years. You obviously had Zoran, who's in. You obviously had Dragan Kesic, who's over up.
The cousin of Dragan Kesic is kicking now, but he's not even the starting kicker.
Yeah, he's not the starting kicker right now.
But Ben has done a great job kicking for us this year.
I don't think Ben has missed an attempt yet. So Oak Creek setting up from the 20-yard line of Oak Creek. Kate Plakowski, 2 wide receivers on the right, 2 to the left. Phelps runs. Phelps is going to have.
Back. You don't want to. Yeah, it's fine.
Oak Creek is heading back. Looks to be a hold on Oak Creek. As the Muskego student section goes, you can't do that. Classic thing in Wisconsin to do.
Was it holding?
Yes, it will be 1st and 20 for Oak Creek from their own 20-yard line.
Bro, I don't know why it's so bad here.
Well, everyone's staying there, so it must be good reception. Lucas Stardinovich hypes the crowd up here. Phelps runs. He's going to gain about nothing.
Like a yard or two.
A yard or two.
Maybe nothing, too. Maybe.
It looks to
It look good.
he gained 2, I think. 2nd and 18. Phelps gained 2 yards on the play.
Oak Creek, we gotta find something. If we don't find something here, we're definitely fine with allowing them to score.
2nd and 18. Kate Plakowski running. Plakowski will gain a few yards.
That's gonna be like 3rd and 12.
All right, on 3rd and 12. He's got to pass.
6 yards on that one.
He's got to pass on 3rd and 12. I understand it didn't work last time, but wow, it's actually really bad. We'd like to give you some score updates here in the game break. Greendale against Marshall is 0-0. Franklin at Fond du Lac is 0-0. Very contested game for Oak Creek to watch. Franklin at Fond du Lac. Cade rolling. Looking for a man. And he will be tackled way short of a first down.
They're not gonna go.
And you're not going to go for it there. It'll be 4th down for Oak Creek from their own 24-yard line. So Oak Creek will bring on the punt team on the field. We are pleased to see that Fox 6 News from Milwaukee's here, CBS 58 News from Milwaukee's here, as we're featured as one of their games of the week this week. Oak Creek is setting up the punt, 4th and 11 from their own 29-yard line.
Actually, pretty good punt.
Pretty good punt for Oak Creek.
What's the flag called?
Brought down at about the 48-yard line of Muskego.
Polkowski's kick is taken by Lawan.
Hello.
What's the notification bar size up on the side? You should be good.
That's for the puppet.
Once the number shows up, just want to blow it up.
Oh, why is he out there? Why is he not there? Come up here, bro.
Redneck guys. 1st and 10 for Muskego from Muskego's 47. Horn sets. Receives the snap. People running it outside. And good tackle there by Evan Calderon on the play.
Schneider on the carry.
Schneider goes down.
2nd and 9 for the Warriors.
Let's go defense! Let's go defense! Let's go!
2nd and 9 for Muskego from their own 48-yard line.
False start.
False start on Muskego.
That's going to move them back to
That's gonna move-
2nd and 14.
Moving back to 2nd and 14, which could be huge because Oak Creek needs the ball back before halftime. As to see, they got the ball first.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
This
is like a crucial possession.
They need to tie it up, hopefully, to halftime. Then if they go down again, they're used
go
to
down
it.
like 28-0 at some point in this game with like
28 to
40
nothing. It's 28.
It's not going to look good. Illegal formation. Get a play.
Illegal formation, actually, against Muskego. And it'll be a timeout for Muskego, too. And take 30 seconds from his station ID.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mic allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mic.
Muskego heads out after the break. Set up 2nd and 9 for Muskego's 48-yard line. I'll be very impressed that Sam Stieber is running for tons of yards today. Setting up 2nd and 9 for Muskego from Muskego's 48-yard line. Horn. Almost.
They stopped him. Kellen Wazlowski with tackle.
Kellen Wazlowski with a tackle on the play.
He'll be like a few yards short of the first.
Few yards short of the first. Oak Creek.
We need a stop right here.
What? Yeah, Elijah's right. Oak Creek needs a huge stop here. Hopefully get the ball back, move it in, get some points, and leave no time on the clock. Leave no time on the clock.
Yeah.
We set at 3rd and 5. Third and 5. Muskego 49. Huge stop would be needed for Oak Creek. Jet sweep formation definitely coming.
Number 14, what?
Number 14.
Yeah,
there goes number 14. Number 14 is good for a first down for Muskego.
Schneider on the carry.
They do.
Matt, I got a question for you. How does it feel to be in your senior year of high school?
Really good.
It definitely feels good. We gotta live our moment though. It's like it'll come by fast. Like we'll be done in like a snap of fingers. But this is the most fun time of the year. Getting to watch football. When your football team's good, man.
All right, the clock is ticking for Oak Creek.
Nothing better.
Muskego gets a first down. First down from Oak Creek's 43. 1st and 10. Horn sets up. All wide receivers bunched in again. Running. Fakes it. Takes a pass. He's going to just dropped by Muskego right through his hands. If he catches that, that's a touchdown.
That would have been a huge one for them.
That would have been a dagger for the half. That most definitely.
That wouldn't have been the nail in the coffin, but that would have been a big one.
On that play, you could tell Oak Creek, they had a little bit wide of a play there, but you could kind of tell that they weren't ready for a pass.
All of us on the edge of our seats right there.
That's for sure.
He was like a foot away from catching that.
Setting up. Horn sets up. Looks like running up the middle. And he's going to be tackled. Great tackle there by Drew Braun, holding Steber up from getting a... Steber getting a huge stop right there. Thanks to Drew Braun. Setting up 3rd and 8 for Muskego. It'd be huge for them to stop here. 41-yard line of Oak Creek. Horn sets up. All wide receivers bunched in.
Big 3rd down.
Big 3rd down.
He's going to run it.
He's going to run it, and he's going to have a first down and more. He's going to have a touchdown, Muskego.
Wow.
What, about a 35-yard run there. Very unfortunate there. You saw that coming. Once he got past the second line of defenders, the safety, he was gone.
Oak Creek's going to need a touchdown.
Oak Creek needs to answer back. Muskego has scored on every possession except
a field goal, too, if they need it.
Oak Creek started essentially well, coming into a point where they have fallen down 20-7. Muskego's kick is up and good. 21-7 as we head for Station ID over here in Oak Creek.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mike allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mike.
Are you nervous about getting on the game mic? That's okay. It's as easy as talking on the phone. Anyone can do it. Or are you that person who always thought you would be a good sports broadcaster? Like every time you say something, the announcer says it right after you? Well, now's your time to shine. What about those aspiring journalists out there? Get out ahead and build up that resume. Game mic. No experience needed, but it can be gained.
Welcome back to Oak Creek, Wisconsin. We got a few students here. Say who you are.
My name is Braden Gardner from Oak Creek High School. I'm Max Mizoki from Oak Creek High School.
And they like to say,
we love this team. We love Oak Creek. We're proud to support them. And we love football! Yeah!
Muskego set the kickoff. 2:37 left in the second quarter. And really great kick again. As it's a touchback. He catches in the end zone, but once again, the high school rule. He cannot bring it out in the end zone. We got lots of crowds behind us. We got the legend Dominic Danko on the side of us. We got the Oak Creek student section. We got the Oak Creek cheerleaders. We got former Lions running back on the field for Oak Creek, Brian Calhoun, who's one of the Oak Creek coaches.
I think he's one of the defensive coaches. Maybe off.
Clock is running. 2 minutes left for Oak Creek to get down the field and hopefully they score something. Kate Blakowski, 2nd and 7. Gets the snap.
Flaherty's wide.
Flaherty was wide.
Oh!
Pass interference against Muskego coming.
That's going to be pass interference. You can't do that.
As the Muskego defender took Joey Flaherty and basically threw him down
by the helmet.
Threw him down by the helmet as he was trying to catch the ball. That's a no-no in high school football.
They almost got away with it, though.
Or any football for that matter.
Yeah, exactly. Any football.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Phelps has got a first down.
Timeout.
Timeout, Oak Creek. A huge timeout.
Nice 10-yard.
Actually, no timeout. No timeout.
Well, they're gonna
run a play. They have 2 timeouts remaining. I think they want to run to Phelps. He's going to be pushed back about 3 yards. Stuffed on the play.
To the carry loss on the play. Big stop.
It's going to be timeout Oak Creek. 37 seconds remaining. I think a good idea for Oak Creek is to at least get in field goal range. I think
have Benny give it a shot.
The touchdown scenario is not looking real good right now. As you can see, Oak Creek's currently at a timeout. They kind of have to kick a field goal.
Oak Creek's gonna need a pass it here one of these next two plays. I say they do it right here. I know it's been rough for Cade, but they gotta do it.
Throw off Muskego. You gotta throw off Muskego in this situation. Many cheers for the Oak Creek cheerleaders right in front of us. Second and 14 for Oak Creek from the 44-yard line. They need to get in field goal range, really desperately. Cade gets a snap. Cade's shoot right pass. He's got a man at the 20-yard line. In the field goal range, Stephen Piatek. Hurry up, offense. They got to go for a touchdown now.
Touchdown would be huge.
They got to the 20-yard line. Huge catch by Steve.
Pass by Cade and good catch by Steve.
A timeout is called.
They put Oak Creek in the red zone, though.
They just put Oak Creek right in the red zone. I give Cade Plakowski a lot of credit there.
At least we're in field goal range now. But we need a touchdown here. Keep it a one possession. Make it a one possession game.
Keep it a one possession game. Cade Plakowski sets up. Throwing. He's going to run up the middle. He's going to. Cade Plakowski. Touchdown! Touchdown, Cade Plakowski. Touchdown, Cade Plakowski. 20-yard run. Oak Creek really needed that.
We needed that, and we got that. One possession game. 16 seconds left. Let's go.
Setting up for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good.
Flag down on the play, though.
Looks to be on Muskego because they're walking off. Very good play designed by by Oak Creek there to get the ball in by Cade Plakowski.
How about a change of momentum?
That was huge.
That got us right back in the game. Jordan!
Coming up on the Game Mike halftime show, we will talk about what was key in the first half, other scores around the league, and then we will head to about a 12-minute break and then bring you back the second half of the game. That will be coming up in about 2 minutes as we have 16 seconds left in the half. But what a run we got to talk about there by Cade Plakowski. Just steamrolled it in from the 20-yard line. Muskego, you could tell, was not accepting that or was not ready for that.
All you gotta do is if they're gonna try to score here, you just gotta let them just hold up that run game for the last 16 seconds.
I would take it that Muskego's probably just gonna kneel here.
We get to kick it.
We get to kick it at the 45.
At their own 45. What do you think? You think they're gonna go onside kick here? No, that would be stupid. I say they just kick it all the way. Take advantage of it.
10 to 15 minutes after the game. We'll accept call-in. Third quarter getting ready to start here. Oak Creek will be kicking off to Muskego.
Here we go. 24 more minutes to play. One possession came. Muskego up. We are set for a good finish here.
Oak Creek student sections, get ready. Logan Lawn, ready to return for Muskego. Kicks it up. That's a good kick. Kick to about the 10-yard line. Logan Lawn returns. Oh no! And there's a flag that could go against Muskego, and there might be moving back. Lawn.
What is it on? Holding.
It's got to be holding on Muskego.
Against Muskego.
I gotta say so because
they're moving back.
that was a big return there for not to be a hold. He got out to about the 40-yard line.
Yep.
Holding on Muskego. Returns it.
You can't do that. You can't do that. God getting into it already.
First and 10 for Muskego. Jet sweep coming. Jet sweep coming.
I want to be shocked.
Here.
Nope, they run it.
Hand out to Stieber. He's going to have a gain about 5. And it's about 2nd and 5. It's about the 32-yard line. 3-yard gain. So 2nd and 7. 30-yard line. Second and 7. 2 wide receivers out. 1 in the backfield. Horn gets a snap. Handoff.
Oh my goodness. You got a lot of progress on that one.
A lot of progress. Good for at least a first down, Muskego. And they will move the.
Wait, no, it is 3rd and 1.
Wait, he's down.
He's down like an inch or 2 or a yard short.
Don't be surprised if they bring out the.
70-yard touchdown rush.
I'm going to ask my friend over here. His name is Dominic Danko. What do you think about that, buddy?
Dude, you got defense has to get better in the rush game. I know they're rushing a lot tonight, and hopefully it gets better throughout the game.
This is a tough Muskego team. I will tell you, they're a very tough Muskego team. I mean, they have really good running.
I'll tell you what, the defense needs to they still need to figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
What? Number 6. Shoot out. Number 6 is a heck of a player, bro.
Samuel Stieber has been at least rushed for at least, I'd say, 150 yards today. It is just insane.
Last week he punched up. Last week Samuel Stieber punched up let me read this to you. He punched up 22 attempts of 186 yards for 1 touchdown, but dang, he's still really good.
Overall, Muskego, the running team has been their thing for the last, I can't tell you how many years. It's a big blow there, but you got to come up with defensive stops. That was very.
It's not over yet. We still got a whole. They only scored in 2 minutes. We got to score here though. Are you ready?
Muskego getting ready to kick it off. Kick. It's going to go out to the back. Touchback. Yep. Catches in the end zone. So Creek will come out to the 20-yard line. Coming out with Kate Blakowski today. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the day. Both touchdowns happen to be running touchdowns, too, for Kate.
I'll tell you what, he's been a great rushing leader for us. I really do think he still is for us right now.
Oh, yeah. Oak Creek has to score here. They got to get at least a touchdown.
I say keep going with the run game. Let's get roll!
And it's about a loss for Oak Creek, if not anything gained.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Kate Blakowski sets up 2nd and 11. He sets the pass. Incomplete. Pass was intended for Joey Flaherty.
That was near from being a pick 6.
Muskego is up 34-14 now. That's a big run for Stieber. This is a massive deficit for Oak Creek to be in.
It's going to take something big for us to come back now.
They're going to need
Still
some
not
defensive
over.
stops to get back in this game.
Shanked it. Oh, no.
The kick is up and it's good. So we will head to break. Oak Creek up 35-14. Muskego leads.
Man, Samuel Steve here.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mike allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mike.
Are you nervous about getting on the game mic? That's okay. It's as easy as talking on the phone. Anyone can do it. Or are you that person who always thought you would be a good sports broadcaster? Like every time you say something, the
Playoffs this year.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Oak Creek. Muskego set to kick it off. Muskego student section going off with the Why So Quiet. He will kick it off from the 8 minutes left in the. And it's out in the back of the end zone. Oak Creek will take over. Down 35-14.
Attempts a kick sails through the end zone.
We'll head to game break.
First and 10 from their own 20.
Horlick is up 42-12 on Badger, which was Matt's upset. Catholic Memorial's up 4.
Oak Creek,
What do you think, back run or pass right here?
they got to run it here, I think. 3rd and 1, I think they should.
Jackson Phelps lined up in the backfield.
Jackson Phelps lined up. Run to Jackson Phelps.
And they do get it.
And he's got a first down. And more.
A little more.
Gain about 6 for a first down.
Move the change.
Westlake on the stop. Knights first down, first and 10 from their 36.
We want impossible. How did I get so blind and so cynical?
Yes, the one right in front of us.
Dave Bukowski sets up. Rolling out.
He's got room.
He's got room. Lots of room. Pass over to Steven Piatek for a first down. Out of bounds. At about the 35-yard line of Muskego.
What's the problem, 44?
One of our announcers on the side of it's getting into it with a Muskego player from the sideline.
Yeah, that was a good play by one of our star wide receivers moving the chain. Here we go.
Phelps up the middle, gained for about 5.
Put him at Muskego's 30.
Put him at Muskogo's 30, about 2nd and 5 on the play right now.
Offense looking a little bit better right now.
Second and 4 for the Knights.
Overall,
hopefully they can capitalize in the next minute or two. Give them a 3 minutes.
Kay gets a snap. Quick pass over to the side. Joey Flaherty complete for a first down. Good way to move the chains for Oak Creek.
Lowe's on the tackle. First down. Knights.
Cade's setting up. He's got 2 wide receivers on the left, 1 to the right, 1 man in the backfield.
Keep going with it. It's working.
Cade. Jackson Phelps is running. He's got room. He's got room. And there's a flag on the field, but still a first down for Oak Creek. He will likely be coming back, though. Let's see what the Oak Creek is heading back.
If we score this touchdown, we have 4 minutes left in the quarter. We still got another 4 minutes. Yep, they're moving back.
Holding on Oak Creek on 34. Holding on Drew Brom.
Well, now they got to play from 1st and 20 now.
1st and 20 is feasible, but it's very tough.
Hopefully they can keep that steam going.
Oak Creek's got to play from 1st and 20. Cade's in the backfield. 2 wide receivers on the right and the left. Hands off to Phelps. Phelps good for about 10 yards.
It'll be 2nd and 10 now.
Down to about the Oak Creek.
Now I think they should go back to the pass game. I think they got Drew Brom linebacker set up as tight end as well.
Training in the 3rd quarter.
The yardage needed. Warriors take over 1st and 10.
Now Oak Creek's starting to lose their momentum a little bit here.
Muskego will set up from the 24-yard line at 1st and 10. Franklin has taken a big lead over Fond du Lac 35-14. That's our game break right now, sponsored by Game Mike. We got 1st and 10, 3 minutes remaining for Muskego. Horn sets up, runs it to Stieber, and he's going to be brought back for negative yardage.
As the time keeps coming down, but if the score remains the same heading into the 4th quarter, what do you think it's going to take for us to try to come back still, if there's a chance?
It's got to be very difficult. And now he's going to go run. Cade's got a 1st down.
Good run by
Cade steps out, 1st down. Good play there.
Like I said, bro, Cade Polkowski, like I said in the pregame show, so he's like the white Lamar Jackson.
Elijah calls Cade Polkowski the white Lamar Jackson. Huh? Cade Polkowski, 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Cade Polkowski's going to run again. He's going to avoid some tackles and get at least 5 yards on that play, a little bit less. He's going to set up 2nd down.
No time for huddles. We got to keep going. Let's go.
Cade Polkowski heads it off to Phelps. Phelps has got a 1st down. Oak Creek cheerleaders got the student section rolling. Clock's ticking, under 10 minutes remaining now. Under 11 minutes, I mean.
You know what I'd like to see more of? I'd like to see a little bit more of Joey Flaherty and Steven Piontek these last few minutes here in the game. And that would be the key to getting us back in this game. Starting with this touchdown, if we can get it right.
1st down for the Warriors.
1st down, Muskego, to the 45-yard line of Muskego. They're on their own 45. At this point, I think Muskego is trying to run up the score to get higher in the rankings. I mean, last week we did a lot of that against.
And like I said, this is only 1 week out of our schedule. We got to worry about the rest now after this.
You got to start playing for next week as they play. And he's going to run another big. Stieber's big run again. Stieber's going to score. Touchdown. That is his about fourth or fifth touchdown
Samuel
today.
Stever is making his case for Player of the Year already. What was that? His third or fourth touchdown on the day already?
This man is unstoppable.
He is a heck of a player.
Man, Stever has just lit up this offense.
Stever just killed the Oak Creek defense.
I don't know what this offense would do without Stever. Yes, they've had really good passes tonight, I'll be honest.
This game would be right put if we had Stever. I mean, not like that. Like if we had like a guy like
good. Hey, he missed the field goal, but still.
It's still a
41-14, Muskego in the lead. We will head to break. 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Have you always wanted to be a sports broadcaster but didn't know how to get started? Well, Game Mike allows you to go out and practice, just like we need to practice as athletes. You can't get better without work, so gain that experience on Game Mike.
Are you nervous about getting on the game mic? That's okay. It's as easy as talking on the phone. Anyone can do it. Or are you that person who always thought you would be a good sports broadcaster? Like every time you say something, the announcer says it right after you? Well, now's your time to shine. What about those aspiring journalists out there? Get out ahead and build up that resume. Game mic. No experience needed, but it can be gained.
I kind of already have.
Play next week, Bradford.
Yeah. So, coming back to the game, Muskego up 41-14 on this Oak Creek team. Sorry. Not very expecting this. This game was expected to be close. It was very...
You know what this game was reminding me of, Peck? The game against Franklin last year in the regular season.
I give Oak Creek student section. They're staying in this and cheering. And a touchback will be called. Kate Pekowski heads out again tonight, has 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
First and 10 from their own 20.
Looks like me and Elijah both got our upsets of the week wrong this week. We'll talk more about.
I'm done with Muskego.
We'll talk about that in the post game. Coming up after the game, the OT. As Bates runs in for a first down.
No, that was Michael Castillo.
Castillo on the carry. Selhausen on the stop.
They both look the same. Let's be honest.
Oh, come on now. Hey, get me in there, Dinko.
So you got 6:56 remaining in the fourth quarter. Remaining. Kate Pekowski, first down and 10 for the 45. Kate Pekowski's looking. Scrambles to the left. And he will be put out of bounds.
Oh, the clock doesn't stop, though, right?
The clock?
Pekowski on the keeper.
What they call the surrender clock in the state of Wisconsin has not run yet, even though the Oak Creek Knights are currently trailing by 27 points.
If you look at Oak Creek's schedule the next few weeks, they got Bradford next week, which I think they have a good chance in taking. But then they got another tough opponent heading on the road after that, heading to Hoylake. I still think we can do it, but it's going to take an effort.
Hey, Pekowski is incomplete. Muskego will take over. Everything is going around for Oak Creek tonight.
Wrap it up here.
That'll wrap it up for Oak Creek as some fans start to head out. Our friend over here, Hayden Sussex, starts to rip down the section sign. 5 minutes remaining in this game. Overall, this is a good game to call. Lots of good players in this game, I would say. I would say Muskego's taking over in a good part.
First
5:03 left. They're just going to drain the clock out at this
fans
point.
starting to leave here. Some of them.
Fans are a little bit starting to leave here in Oak Creek as down, unfortunately, 41-14 for their sake. Runs over the side. Staver touchdown for about thrown down for about.
Bro, did you say touchdown?
Yeah, he touched down. Like he's
Oh, I
thrown
thought
down.
you meant like touchdown, like score
Yeah.
touchdown.